We're live from the studio audience.
Live from WKNC. It's here, the DodoBorne morning show. Woo! Hey! And with the weather, we have one Holly Baker.
Hey, that's me. Hi.
What's the weather like, Holly?
You know what? I heard that cue and I didn't actually follow that. You know what? It's okay today. It's fine. I haven't been outside.
Nice. That hard-hitting weather report brought to you by WKNC. And on to sports, we have Rachel Baker.
Oh, I'm the exact wrong person for sports.
Aren't you playing a jock?
I sure am.
Well, tell us a little bit about the sport. What's the sport news today?
Oh,
the sport.
do I actually get to talk about the sport now?
Yeah, you get to talk about the sport.
Okay, so
Give only a few details.
picture this.
Okay.
Foosball,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
but people.
Oh my God.
Okay.
People-sized
Makes a lot of
foosball.
sense.
Is
Makes
that
a lot
not
of sense.
soccer?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking bars, magical bars
That's right.
Think
that you have to
gymnastics.
dangle off of
Ooh.
to kick a
Wow.
ball around.
Gymnastics plus, and that's why you're the star tackler.
Yeah.
And you tackle with 2 feet.
Yeah, which means getting hicked.
Getting
Ooh.
hicked?
Oh.
Yeah.
Get hit.
Wow, get hit.
Oh, wow. And what are the scores like today? Who's in the lead?
Well, right now it's not Hickory, and that's
Okay.
a problem for
Oh,
Hickory.
no.
Hickory is the captain.
Yeah.
Though the captain doesn't necessarily need to be the highest scorer.
It does in this sport
It
for
does.
him
Oh,
in his
okay.
brain.
Just for him. The only box score that matters is points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hickory's a real wins or a quarterback stat kind of person.
I totally know what that means.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very competitive.
Yeah.
What about
Mhm.
rings box minus? Am I right?
Yes, sports. Yes.
Yes.
Plus
Yep.
minus?
Mhm.
Kick. Yes.
And with the celebrity cultural gossip news, we have one Rowan Collins.
That's me. Did you know your favorite twink has just come out as a pansexual? Me neither. But today his news is that he is here and he is queerer than you thought he was ever going to be, and we're all proud of him. And back
Woo!
to our head anchorman.
Did you just out someone on?
Listen, this is the only news that matters.
This is the only news that matters.
This
And
is why we're
also,
here.
he added himself on his Instagram.
Is this a real person?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. For a second, I thought this was like a real person, and I was like, "Oh, what did Timothy Chalamet come out?" Or-
No, man, we all wish.
No, not anymore.
Oh yeah, not
yet.
We
anymore.
don't
We've
care
turned.
about him
We've
anymore.
turned
We don't-
against
we
Timothy.
have. The
He
crowd
said
has turned
something bad about ballet, and that's it.
How dare.
Done.
and opera.
And opera.
And specifically for Crit Failed Tenor, who is a fan of ours, we hate Timothy Chalamet.
Boo.
I can't say anything anymore.
That's true. Anyway, back to you, Isaac.
And I'm Isaac Allen Burns, and this has been your reporting, your morning show. Coming up next, the world in crisis. More on that later. He, him. Start the music.
Welcome to Polaris U, N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y. In a world where dreams mean everything, magic is what keeps the dream alive. We'll fly above expectations. We'll make Polaris proud. Make Polaris proud. There's nothing left to prove. We'll bleed purple for all of you. N-I-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y.
Our brand new heroes, or should I say study group, or should I say student body? Who quite knows? Our 3 little misfits started their year at Polaris University, one of, if not the most, prestigious university in Altea. Rainy, our do-gooder, way too busy, but always walking around with something to do. Hickory, our star captain of the unnamed sports game that we have, that we're going to discover together what it is. And Vivi, our journalist, asterisk. The 3 of you wound up in detention because y'all were way too curious about a package that one of your professors received that Rainey was tasked of delivering and Hickory and Vivi immediately wanted to know what be in that box.
It was mainly Vivi, though.
It was
was
mainly
mainly
Vivi.
Vivi.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Vivi, what was in that box? Do you remember?
It was a code of some sort, a letter.
That's right. And wound up in detention, the three of you did. But while in detention, you heard a fracas, an ado, a kerfuffle outside. And upon inspecting it, the three of you discovered the body of one Professor Foswald, an older fawn professor who also happens to be Hickory's advisor.
Devastating.
Hickory's advisor, who did say, as long as I'm around, you don't have to worry about studying. You can just worry about winning games.
Whoa.
Oh no, you're gonna have to actually do work.
I mean,
Nepotism will get you nowhere.
unless I'm very smart.
Are you very smart, Hickory?
Yes.
So smart. Hickory
Hick-
is the smartest person
Yeah,
on the
he's
team.
clearly here for his smarts.
Yeah, straight A student.
The three of you are standing in this previously described research laboratory,
Mhm.
and the place is an absolute mess. The main thing that you do notice, though, is that laying down prostrate and prone on the ground is Foswald. Looks like he's splayed out, and he's not moving. And so I asked the three of you, you have obviously come to what looks like a crime scene. How do you approach?
Oh my god, guys, it's an actual crime scene. I don't know if he's dead or not, but let's draw a perimeter.
Hickory runs right up to Foswald.
Hickory!
Hickory, you run up to him.
Foswald!
Don't touch the body.
He rolls him over.
Oh my Hickory!
Hickory,
Foswald!
you roll him over, and his eyes stare up vacantly, and his tongue lolls out.
Oh god.
I've seen this before. It might just be a concussion.
Maybe-
It doesn't look like a concussion.
I'm
Yeah.
going to give him a little smack. Just a really
Oh
small
my
smack.
god.
You give him a smack. His tongue lolls the other way now, and his
Professor
face is
Foswald.
the other way.
Okay.
It's
all
not
right.
working.
No one else was in this room, correct? We just walked in here and it's just us and Foswald's body.
As far as you're aware, you stepped into this room, and only Foswald was here. So Hickory and Vivi,
Mhm.
Mm.
I would like y'all to give me instinct checks. Choose one of you to be the one to make the check, and choose one of you to be the assister. One of you will be basically checking the body, and one of you will be assisting. And let me know how you assist, because this is going to be a quick little group roll.
Group
All right.
I think Vivi's going to take the lead as she is the journalist.
Nice.
And she'll be inspecting the body. And then I'd like to add my experience, investigative journalism.
I would say investigative journalism would let you pilfer through someone's secrets. In this case, the secrets being themselves.
Yeah.
And Hickory, what are you going to do to try to assist?
Hover.
Hover?
Hover. Very worried.
Nice.
Yes.
Make an instinct check for me first, Hickory, and let's see
What?
what you
Okay.
roll. Yeah.
14.
14.
Ooh,
Awesome.
With hope.
Ooh, very nice. In this case, these are reaction rolls for you.
Shoot.
So you gain no hope. But
Nope.
the assisters, fun fact for you GMs out there, what I like to do, this isn't explicitly stated in the rules, but the assistants, I tend to have a lower DC for them. And so in this case, that 14 will succeed. So you add a +1 to whatever you roll, Vivi.
Nice. Let's go, Vivi. This is a +6 total for you. Wow, and that's a crit on 3.
Hey.
Very nice. On that crit, I will give you all possible information that you could get off of this person's body.
Woo!
So
Okay.
Vivi, first and foremost, I want something from you.
Yes.
There is a mark on his back. Clearly, this is where he was struck. But what's something odd about it that Vivi notices?
It fractals out like lightning struck
Whoa.
all up and down his back, as if it was struck in one place and then it coursed out through him.
Ooh, that's very good. That's a very good observation, in fact, because you would deduce right off the bat that this wound is clearly from that of a chain lightning spell,
Oh.
which you know is typically associated with the domain of arcana. Another thing that you notice is that there is a note in his hand. His badge is gone. All professors wear a badge that allows them entry into various places that are not suitable for students to be in. Many times this is office buildings. This is restricted areas, certain research labs. In this case, his is missing. And Hickory, you would recognize that he had it on him when you spoke to him early this morning.
Absolutely. That's also how he pays for his lunch.
Exactly.
Right.
It's your meal plan, too.
Yes.
You get
Oh,
free
no.
meals if you have a badge. The professors do. Students don't have badges, but professors, they get free meals. So you have very good deduction skills, clearly, because of this crit.
Yeah.
Chain lightning is specific because it can attack multiple targets.
Mhm.
The usage of that spell seems odd, given that there's only one body here.
Vivi immediately, what she'll do first is she'll take out her little recorder. Think of a tape recorder that people would have, except it's circular shape, and she'll click it and it'll kind of hover next to her. And she'll go, all right, Professor Foswald's body found, what time is it?
Probably later in the day. What time is it, Vivi?
Professor Foswald's body found 6:16 p.m. Seemingly struck by chain lightning. Only one person has been struck. Confusion as why only one target. There is a note in his hand and his badge is gone. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this note and read it aloud. Meet me in Research Lab 204. Stole something from his desk that you might want to see. P.S. Also have an update on the ooze. We are currently in Research Lab 204, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hickory's going to ask, is someone else here?
You say that out loud.
Yes.
Your words echo on the research lab walls and return to you with nary a response.
It was worth a shot.
Hey, Rainey, do you recognize this handwriting at all? It doesn't
Right.
look like anybody that I've seen.
I take it and look at it a little more closely. Is it I would assume I process a lot of written notes from various professors. Is this a handwriting that I would have seen before? So I work all these different jobs and
Yeah.
interact
You know
with a
what? You
lot of
do
different
work.
people in the university.
You know what? I will say in this case, this will be an instinct roll.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me instinct.
All right. I will do that. My instinct is +1. Cat wears many hats is a +3.
Oh, here we go. Big moment.
That is it is with fear.
Oh.
It's an 18 with fear on instinct.
Isaac's smiling.
An
so wide.
18
Mhm.
with fear. An 18 does pass this. That was what you needed.
Mhm.
The thing that you recognize immediately through your Rolodex, this is not the handwriting of a professor. You can tell because it's nice. Professors have really bad handwriting.
True.
Of the students, though, you've graded a lot of papers.
Mhm.
There's a lot of students that have good handwriting.
Mhm.
And of the two groups of people that you think this could apply to, the one that narrows down for you is probably the journalism club.
No.
I think I would point that out very carefully to Vivi. You know what? I have graded a lot of papers, and
Mhm.
the only students that have handwriting quite like this, it's pretty distinctive, are
Right.
people in your club
In my club.
with journalism.
In my club.
Are you sure it doesn't look familiar to you?
I think this tells us that Vivi doesn't really read other people's
Um,
writings
Or pay attention to them.
in their own club.
Look, there's something called journalistic integrity, and I can't be reading other people's work lest I get influenced by them. So I don't edit any of the work myself. I instead just I write. I write my own stuff.
Are we aware of anyone that would have an issue with Professor Foswald in any way?
No.
Vivi's gonna rack her brain to
Mhm.
see if there's any sort of rumors that she's heard about people hating Professor Foswald.
Yeah, make a knowledge check for me.
Can I assist with this?
Yes, you may.
I have advantage as a loreborn on roles that have to do with the politics of a person or place.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Group check once again. Who's assisting and who's making the big roll?
I will let you take it, and then I'm going to have just Vivi, maybe since I didn't have to use my experience last time, I'll do I sense a scoop, maybe if this was some sort of rumor that she would have heard of.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So 19 with hope.
19 with hope is really good.
And then I will add mine. And that's going to be a 15 with hope.
Okay, so in your case, it's a reaction roll, so you
Right.
don't get
15, no hope.
A 15 will succeed, which Rainey puts you at a 20. Rainey, what is a rumor about Foswald that's been going around?
Now that I'm thinking back on it, we've heard that Foswald was supposed to have co-written a paper with one of his peers and then was snubbed and was left off the research paper that they were writing. But I'm not sure that I remember what the paper was supposed to be.
Yeah. Foswald has been really upset the last few weeks. And a lot of people suspect that that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who it was, no one really knows, but something clearly has him miffed. Now, Rainey, you've kind of been staying back while they're inspecting the body.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your attention at?
I imagine with their attention immediately on the body, Rainey would have started examining the rest of the room just to see if there were traces of any other types of magic or anything that maybe looks like it was moved or taken, anything that really would have indicated, I guess, signs of a struggle, like anything like that really would have maybe lent clues as to who did this and where they went.
Ooh, okay. Give me an instinct roll for me. And this is specifically looking around the room.
My instinct is flat, and I guess I don't get advantage on this
Here
anymore.
we go.
That is a 5 and a 2, so a 7 with fear.
Oh, thank you so much. For
You're
that
welcome.
Fear. Thank you so much. But I'll tell you this, even on a failure with fear, the room is a mess. Clearly, something happened here. You can see the markings of magic on the walls as though someone fired towards the door. But other than that, you don't really see anything. But the main thing that you find, and that catches your eye, is underneath the table, right next to the body, is a small little purple crystalline thing with light blue etching on it.
Ooh.
Okay. Rainey is going to head over there and pick it up.
You pick it up. It looks exactly like your friends' Gamatachi's.
Oh.
It's got a purple crystalline exterior.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a shape you've never seen before. And you know those classic gaming consoles that were transparent where you could see the innards inside of it?
Yeah.
It's like that. And inside of it, you see these lines of the light blue that all of you at this point would be familiar. It looks like Novacite in there, like Novacite wiring inside of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like a Gamatachi.
Is it like the one that I have in my pocket that I'm taking care of for Vivi? Is it like alive? Is there
It looks like there's little buttons on it, just like normal. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and see if I can feed it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You do so. You click one of the buttons and you see a little face appears on it. A little light blue face, similar color to the other ones. It looks like an older fawn man's face.
Wait.
And in fact, as you've turned it on, you two at the body see the eyes of this body begin to glow just slightly blue.
Wait.
He's alive.
Oh.
Foswald?
Oswald does not respond. You give him another smack.
Foswald is an old fawn, right? Is this Foswald in the Gamatachi?
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
Show me. I know his face.
I'm going to press a few more buttons and see.
Yeah, you press a few more buttons. You see that it makes different faces. Yeah, you feed it and it's fed. And that's good.
Does anything with the body change?
You see that the body kind of glows a little bit as if in response as you're clicking buttons as it's moving around.
Rainey, what are you doing over there?
So I found this under the table and it looks like your Gamatachi.
Oh my God.
But when I touched it, that's what happened to Foswald's body.
What?
Did Foswald get put in the Gamatachi?
That's not how that works. Those are toys.
Did you not read that entire paper that was on the rights of the Gamatachis?
Yeah, I can totally read.
Right. Rainey, did you get to see that one article by the Legume that was all about how the Gamatachis might be sentient?
Yeah, I mean that's why they're talking about stopping producing them.
Right. And also why I'm very glad I'm kind of following that a little bit. I might be liable for manslaughter. But
well,
does this mean we have to keep him alive?
I plead the fifth.
Yes, I think we should keep him alive
in the crystal
until we could figure out at least how to get out of.
That's definitely his face.
That is definitely his face. Professor, can you hear us?
Body doesn't respond.
Give him some food.
I already fed him. Do you want to try? And I go and hand it to Hickory.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What does Hickory do with it?
Struggles a little because the buttons are very small.
Oh no.
The buttons are very small.
It is a tiny thing.
So I have to use his smallest finger to poke in the buttons.
Aw.
Oh no.
Aw.
It says that he pooped.
It suddenly smells in there.
No. Oh god. Oh, right. Hey, Rainy, can you fix?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
use.
snatch it back from Hickory and then hit the little toilet button on the.
But this
game.
means he's not dead. This is we can save him, right?
I mean, we can.
You do magic.
Did you check for a pulse on this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive.
I smacked him.
he's-
That's
You did.
He's,
Yeah, you
he's
smacked him.
definitely alive, but
He responded as though a body got smacked.
Oh my god.
I'm doing the breath test. Is he breathing?
He's breathing very slightly.
Is there now poop on him?
Yeah.
Oh God.
no.
You have magic. Just fix it.
You have
I
prestidigitation.
have prestidigitation.
Fix
so,
it.
Clean,
yeah.
clean him, please.
Fortunately,
oh my
that doesn't require a roll. Just for the head, it's just an illusion. I can just make it look and smell like he didn't
Great.
shit himself.
That's good enough.
God. Well, I'm not changing him,
that's
Rainy.
Well, at least it'll look and smell like he didn't.
Well,
He's
Rainy,
an old
we
man.
can't
He always
leave
smells
him.
weird anyway.
We cannot leave him with shit in his pants, Rainy.
I refuse to do anything about this other than what I have already done.
Rainy,
I think this is a problem we could come back to, honestly.
you're
At
gonna
least
leave.
he's not dead.
Well, he's not dead, but anybody could walk in on him at any moment, and
Why
he's
don't we take him to the nurse's office? The nurse can change his.
Rainey's going to go over and shut the door because maybe that's actually a good idea.
Nice.
Now
You shut
that
the door.
Vivi said
Can
that.
I spend a hope to telepathy to see if I can either communicate with him or the Tamagotchi?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Go ahead. Does that require a roll?
No, I just have to spend a hope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, spend a hope and then immediately give me a presence reaction
Oh,
roll for me.
Great.
Oh.
All right. I'm a 23.
23.
Get my hope back.
It's a reaction roll, so that is
Damn
not
it.
hope.
Ah!
Hope and fear
Just
don't
keep
matter
wanting-
here.
Take a shot every time that we forget that reaction.
A 23 is so good, Vivi. And so you will not take any damage from this.
Nope.
However, because this was a failure,
It was a failure.
you reach out into this black crystalline device, object, artifact, Gamatachi. You feel yourself immediately pulled down into a deep, deep abyss.
Okay.
You feel like you're falling. As you look up, you see that the ground above you is getting smaller and smaller as you descend deeper and deeper. Around you are flashes of blue and nothing but an abyss below. And you swear you can feel the presence of something incredibly large, incredibly massive, both in scale and in scope. You feel a hand grab your shoulder, and you turn around and you see the face of Foswald, and he says, "Get out of here!" And you're back
Whoa.
where
Oh.
you were standing.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh. I think Vivi takes a second, like she flutters because she was like, a little off balance. And goes, "Oh, that was not good. Oh gosh.
Are you okay?
Okay, have you read that one book?
Vivi, I've read all of it.
Right. The sunken place?
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was like deep abyss with giant, huge awareness of whatever. And
Were you trying to connect with
Foswald.
with
Yeah.
Foswald or with the crystal?
With both. Well,
Oh.
wherever his brain
Doesn't that
is.
mean he's in the crystal?
Well, he grabbed me and shoved me out of there.
He did?
Yeah.
He's trapped.
Well,
He's trapped.
I don't know if he's trapped or he's trying to stop something.
Well, if he could throw you out of there, can't you throw him out of there?
Not gonna do that again. Thanks. Plus, I can only do that like once I get some sleep.
Once per session.
Once per rest.
Listen, if there's anything I have learned in my time here at PU,
Isaac's so mad.
You
it is
little
that-
stinkers. You little stinkers.
it is that if I can't do this, somebody else around here can, and probably better. So we should just let them do it.
Okay.
So let's go find help.
Yes.
I'm going to spend a fear to where you hear footsteps approaching the lab.
The next thing I was going to be asking about is, are there other exits aside from the hallway where we came from?
You see that there is a window, but otherwise just this door
Where does the window go?
outside.
All right.
Hold on.
We are in a tower. You can climb, though.
You want me to jump out of a window with him?
No, I have arcane door. Vivi's just gonna, when you have no adversaries within melee range, I can make a spell cast roll. On a success, I'll spend a hope to create a portal from where I am to a point within far range that I can see, which includes outside.
That's true. It does include outside.
Can it include the nurse's office?
I can't see the nurse's office from here.
You look outside. There's quite a few balconies to the other two spires.
Oh,
'Cause
perfect.
This is a
I
three-spire
see the
university.
nurse's office the window next to it. We can go there.
Okay, let's go.
There's no time. Rainey will just run over and hug your leg.
Okay, perfect. It's arcane door, so we get to walk through it.
Oh, great.
Come on, Oswald.
Still holding her.
I don't know that spell. I just thought I didn't want to be left behind.
Aw.
I'm going to throw Oswald over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Do I still have the Tamagotchi? No, you have the Gamatachi.
I have the Gamatachi.
We should keep those close. Give me the Gamatachi.
I'll hold on to it.
Give me.
I've got both of them. I'll hold on to this one. We don't have time. Let's go.
What'd you roll?
Oh, no.
What we got?
A 9 with hope.
Oh, does that beat the spellcasting save?
No, it doesn't.
What happens on a failure?
Oh, God.
It doesn't tell you. But
Hmm.
because I think it's funny, can I come up with something different?
You know what? Absolutely, yes.
Can instead of it popping up and you doing something, can it just suck me into a portal somewhere else and bamf it out somewhere? Or something else?
Oh, somewhere random?
Somewhere
rather than
random.
somewhere intended?
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, God.
I like that. I'll say that you open this up. And it was with hope.
Yeah.
Okay, it was not with fear. So it was with
Mhm.
hope, which means that where you wind up will not be immediately deleterious to you. But as you open up this portal, it's got a little too much gusto.
Mhm.
And you are sucked in against your will.
No.
And I'm gonna roll. Actually, no. Roll a d20 for me.
Just Vivi?
Just
It's sucked
Vivi.
in against her will?
Everyone, all four of y'all are sucked in against your will,
4, including Foswell.
including
Great.
Yeah.
Foswald.
We got a 2.
A 2?
Good.
We got a 2.
Hmm.
Okay.
Good.
Granted.
I'm going to throw this to someone else. Rainey, what would be a 2 out of 20 place to wind up?
At one of my places of employment. Let's go with the top floor cafeteria or cafe.
Hell yeah.
Incredible. You bamf up to that cafe.
Shit.
What does this cafe look like? Tell us, Rainey, about this cafe.
So this is one of the lower trafficked cafes because it is at the top of one of the towers of the university. Only really a handful of students that are up there, and they look like they've been dialed in for quite a while. So they're kind of spread out amongst the various kind of seats and tables. And I would imagine that we just land right in the middle of this little student seating area. Just,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do either of you have capes on right now?
No, but I have wings.
Put your wings over Oswald. Just block the way. How big are your wings? Do you think they're big?
They're big. Vivi's 5'2". So
Okay, so
her
if
wings
Hickory
are
crouches on his knees and it shuffles.
Yeah, so
Oswald.
y'all appear 2 feet above the middle table
No!
and crash into
fuck.
it with a loud noise. Everybody in the cafe turns to look at all of you.
Oh no.
And then one guy in the back says, "Yeah, failed teleportation." And they start clapping like people at a restaurant do. And it's like a waiter breaks a bunch of glasses
Rainey
or
will just
whatever.
immediately lean into that and walk 5 paces away from her friends to try to draw attention and just be like, I tried my best. Just leave me alone. And she's walking away to try to have eyes follow her.
Oh, you're making an ado about it?
Yeah.
You see, "Oh, Rainey, you failed your teleportation. Oh my God, Rainey." You see one of the students is like, "Hey, Rainey, is everything okay? You failed a teleportation spell?"
Yeah, shut up, Jeremy. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just okay. Jeremy runs away crying, and everyone
Don't stifle
is
it,
immediately
Rachel.
like, whoa, whoa. Okay, Rainey's having a bad one. Everyone just kind of like turns around.
That's why
and
they
does that
call
thing
her.
where they awkwardly don't pay attention.
That's why they call her Ring Cloud. All right, let's go. Come on.
Is there any way I can face with this professor in my arms that won't just be broadcasting that he's like limp in my arms right now?
You
They
know,
will like wave their hand and make an illusion spell over the guy to make him look like coffee beans.
All this
Perfect.
time.
Hey, we needed
Vivi.
somewhere. Look, we were arguing about what to do. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I do have to make a spellcast roll. Can I see if it goes off?
Yeah, make a spellcast roll.
Okay, it does. 22.
Oh, yeah.
22 with?
That's better.
Hope.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
So-
not only looks like coffee beans, he smells like coffee beans. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Perfect.
So, based on the time of day, you're kind of figuring out where to go. You think that you have about one more location that you can go to before curfew's going to hit, and it's going to be harder to move around. Current places that y'all kind of have is you can go to the nurse's office. You could also go check out his office, Foswald's office. You could go talk to Dr. Tomez if you wanted to, or you could go to someone else, go to the journalism club. It's up to you. You think you only have one location you'll get to easily, though.
Are we going to be taking care of him? Is that the plan? Because we could bring him to his office and he has a chair there. It's a crappy chair, but it is a chair.
Yes.
And we can leave him there.
I would recommend that we do that also because I have to keep eyes on him for this illusion to keep. So we can carry him to, he will look like a sack of coffee beans for you that we will carry to his office, and then we can leave him there. And hopefully he has a change of pants. I don't want to leave him in this state.
You know, I didn't realize when we had him shit himself that this would be one of the biggest problems that you'll have to deal with. And that's the beauty of that's the
I
beauty
thought
of
about it the
PTRPGs.
moment we looked at you and said, did he shit himself? And you begrudgingly went, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you know what?
God.
Sorry
Sorry
for
for anybody that doesn't like scat humor.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Sorry.
So y'all are walking out of the cafe, headed to his office.
Yep.
Polaris is a very early university, clearly. It's about, at this point, we'll say 7 o'clock. So things are winding down.
Mhm.
Curfew's at 8. You know what I mean? You got to get back to your rooms or to a study room by 8 o'clock if you're doing an all-nighter. And as you're walking, really no one pays you any mind. They just see you carrying a bag of coffee beans. And you know, people are busy. They got studies. They got research to do. They've got homework. So no one really pays you any mind. And as you get to the wing where many of the offices are, you see that there's 2 individuals kind of having a conversation in the middle of the hallway. You see Professor Lysander, who you all saw earlier today. It's kind of the reason you're in detention.
Great.
And he's talking to another professor that I think in this case, Rainey, you would recognize. This is Professor Costello.
Oh, yeah.
And who better to reprise his role as Costello than the man himself, Joe Diamede. Special guest Joe Diamede on his own show. Joe, tell us a little bit about Costello.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. So Costello is an elf. He has medium, shorter, purple hair that's pushed forward with a curl that falls, right in the middle of his forehead. And he has round spectacles. I think in human terms, he probably looks like he's in his late 50s. And aside from that, probably just how you would picture any really busy researcher, professor. He has his sleeves pushed up and, wider pants, and he's clearly, and a few buttons undone at the top, whatever the magical equivalent of that is.
He is a professor of Novosite research.
I'm trying to get in good with Costello.
Yeah. So you see the 2 of them talking. And as you're approaching, you see that the 2 of them look at you, and Lysander just kind of smirks a little bit. And
Costello, you see 3 students approaching with a big bag of coffee. It's a weird hour for them to be here.
Excuse me, Lysander, one moment. Yes, you 3 students. What are you doing carrying a bag of coffee in here?
Hi, Professor Costello. So Hickory was helping me carry some beans from the top tower down to the cafe on the lower floor. So we're just making our way down there.
Okay. And you're taking a detour here. Okay.
Yes. So we have to hit a couple of the classrooms before. I'm doing a new piece on the cafe upstairs as part of the food and drink section of the journalism club. So
We're just
And
chatting.
I'm
as we walk.
strong and I can carry.
and Hickory has the power of strength.
Ah, I see. An odd trio the three of you make. Well, that's fun. I'll tell you what. You leave a few coffee beans in my office and I won't mind at all.
We can probably arrange that.
Yeah.
We can make that work.
What will you do with the coffee? Okay.
Do you know how coffee is made, Hickory?
Do you chew on the beans? This
Um,
makes no sense.
Okay, well, on that note,
And he turns
Oh,
and he
man.
heads to his office. And you see Lysander is just kind of looking at all of you and just kind of nods a little bit with a little smile. And then he also leaves and goes to
Okay.
his office.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was easy.
We didn't even have to roll a presence roll.
Magic fixes everything.
Magic
beautiful?
does fix everything.
course.
Anyway.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, we proceed.
So you go into Foswald's office.
Mm-hmm.
It is unlocked, surprisingly enough.
Mhm.
And you go inside and you see his office before you. Wow. The office of a researcher. A little messy, organized perhaps in some way, but nevertheless is before you now. And so as you are in this new location, I ask, how do you approach?
Step one, we put Foswald in his chair.
No,
Nice.
step one, we changed Foswald.
Hickory plops him down with a squish on his chair.
No.
Too late.
Too late. He's on the chair.
No.
But you do have his office here.
All right. I would like to make another fun. I would like to use reveal in here.
Ooh.
So I would like reveal makes a spellcast roll if there's anything magically hidden within close range. The roll will succeed against it. It is revealed.
That's beautiful. Go ahead and make that roll. While Vivi's doing that and Hickory, you're putting the body down. What are you doing right now, Rainey? Where's your attention gone?
I think because we were just messing with this crystal again and thinking about Foswald and the state that he's in, I think Rainey would take a quick moment and maybe see if she can help with the wound on his back because he's still alive, but he's been injured.
Yeah.
So I think Rainey would cast Mending Touch on him.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
and that's just, I spend 2 hope to clear a hit point. on him.
Nice.
So.
You do that mending. You see some of the skin start to heal on his back. Some of the fur, that fawn fur, comes back.
Mhm.
And you see on the Gamatachi, there's a little health bar, and that goes up too.
Oh, that's
Yay,
nice.
good job.
Yay.
And what do we have for reveal?
13.
13. On a 13, you see that a little bookshelf on the side kind of lights up.
Vivi's going to go look over at the bookshelf real quick.
You look at the bookshelf, and on that reveal, you see that there's one of these books that's just kind of glowing a little more than the others.
Is it one of those like in an animation cell frame where you would like pull it out and it would like...
Yeah, you see that the whole thing is just a picture that's been drawn, but this one book looks a little brighter than the rest of them. Looks like it's about to move.
And then Vivi's gonna pull it, I guess, off.
You pull it out, and suddenly the camera turns away for a moment to look at something else. And then as we come back, you see that the bookshelf has moved. We don't see it move, but it has now moved. And not the whole bookshelf, but you see that there's a little hidden slat behind where those books are,
Mhm.
that you see a stack of books. Stack of new books out there.
Gonna sit and start looking at the books.
You pull open these books, and you see that they are some Novacite research books from some old stuff, some stuff that would have been printed about, 20 to 15 years ago or so. And the first thing that you see is a little note. It's kind of tucked in.
All right. Vivi starts talking to her. She clicks on her little thing again, and she goes, all right. Dr. Foswell's office, 7:03 p.m. Behind bookshelf, we have a stack of books and a particular note. You report that Adrian Toulouse's Defender MK2 is seen in Bracken Road is curious. Unfortunately, our records show that Toulouse left for Justine R&D, priorly known as Leo R&D, in 2008, and no records of his research were left. No information exists of MK2s with any self-consciousness.
The other thing you notice about all these books, these research books, once again, that they're old, they would have been from around that time, Now go ahead and give me a knowledge check. And while you're kind of looking through those books, Rainey and Hickory, you notice that all of those books that Vivi has pulled out kind of plomped them down.
Mhm.
Clearly Foswald was looking into something. And so I'm curious, where are y'all doing at this point? What are
I
y'all-
think Hickory loves robots. So
Yeah.
this is very exciting.
Hickory's hovering.
Hovering around the robot books.
Nice.
He'd be interested to learn more about the Defender series. the
100%. Yep.
I
I didn't know Foswald liked robots.
And what about you, Rainey? Where are you at right now?
Is there anything else in the room like that was discovered through the kind of magical site? Is there anything else in the room that looks like it's been recently disturbed or anything that maybe Foswald would have been recently working on?
You see his desk, there's a bunch of papers all around, and you see that the trash is full of just like crumpled up papers.
Okay. I think Rainey would be sorting through maybe just what's on his desk and especially if we are talking to each other as we do this, seeing what, you know,
Yeah.
what's of note versus what maybe his most recent attention has been on.
Go ahead, give me another instinct check for me. And Vivi, what'd you roll?
Can I use my experience? I get sense a scoop.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
There's a scoop here for sure.
Yeah,
There
so
is a
that's
scoop.
going to be a 20 with hope.
A 20 is very good. That's some gold star.
Gold star.
You see that these textbooks specifically are opened and dog-eared and bookmarked on a sections in regards to Novasite research talking about the conductive properties of Novasite on anima. Theories that this could impact the anima of a person are postulated in these books, but circled in the footnotes is the name A. Toulouse. Additionally, one of the other books, you see that there is a paper that has been published many years ago. The names published on it are A. Toulouse, P. Pleiades, and F. Costello. You see Costello's name is circled, and there's an old photo of the three of them with a small note that says Pleiades on EOP.
On EOP?
You said EOP?
Yeah, EOP. Though this paper is showing A. Toulouse, Pleiades on EOP and Costello.
Wow. I think Rainey would put down the papers and come over to look at what you're looking at and be like, EOP means enemy of Polaris.
Enemy of Polaris.
Yeah.
And Costello knows these guys?
Apparently.
And, okay. And this one indicates that Adrian Toulouse, that maybe have some self-consciousness.
This seems suspiciously like what could be happening with our Gamatachi friends.
You think, but one important thing that you would notice, Rainey, as you're looking at it, is that in the conclusion section, and in fact at the end of the abstract, it clearly states that the amount of energy that it would take to make this work would be a lot. And in order to test this, one would have to do unethical experiments on people in order to even make this feasible.
Unethical experiments on people.
On people?
On people.
And that's the only way that this would be able to be feasible at all.
Well, we would hear more about people just being zapped into Gamatachis.
Okay, would we though?
We all know the state of Polaris has its secrets. I mean, that was the whole, conceit of the Senor Flip Flop episode. Never trust the state.
I remember that one.
Right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
do.
Right?
That's the one where Senor Flip Flop is a double agent.
Yeah. When Senor Flip Flop was like a rogue, it was the rogue version of Senor Flip Flop. The blue one. And he was really into finding the different papers on the pirate ship. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And he abandoned the druid Senor Flip Flop. Yeah.
So we don't trust the state.
We don't trust the state.
And the question is, the only name on this paper that we know is Costello.
So maybe we ask Costello.
How do we ask Costello?
I don't know
this?
that that's a good idea.
Yeah,
My
I'm inclined to
professor
agree
is
with
dead.
Hickory.
Ish.
Your professor is not dead.
Ish. Yes. We need to be careful.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a Gamatachi. I have a meet this weekend.
Yeah, I don't want to really be a Takamatachi either. Okay, well, we need to get back to our dorm. So, and I don't think we can figure this all out tonight. We should put these all back where we found them, lest anybody know that we were here.
And before we get too far, though, Rainey, what did you roll on your check?
Thank you. I rolled it was a 16 with hope.
16 with hope.
Yes, thank you.
To go back a little bit, some of the papers that you were seeing, you see that there are a couple of notes that are in here. First and foremost, you find a half-finished note on a 16. You find it in the trash with a bunch of other somewhat unfinished notes.
Is it unfinished, like it looks like Oswald was penning this note and then quit?
It looks like he was penning this note and then misspelled something and then threw it in the trash.
Yes, I think maybe I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to read it out loud to you all.
All right.
Since we're talking about everything we found. So, you know, when I was looking through the trash, I found this note. It says, Ilya, don't tell Tosme. Ilya, don't tell Tomes about the ooze or about our target's movements. We will patently. And then Ilya, meet me at Frescoes. So it looks just like he was trying to write the same note multiple times.
Don't tell Tomes.
Don't tell Tomes. So don't tell Professor Tomes about the ooze or about our target's movements. Meet me at Frescoes.
Vivi starts to turn like from pink to like a little shade of red and goes, Ilya?
Wait, isn't that one guy?
No, she's a bitch.
And that's where we'll end this section of DodoBorne. That's right, everybody. Find out next time who is Ilya. Hey, it's a podcast.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the second episode of our little side thing, Polaris University. And before I let you go, I just want to shout out some of our biggest supporters, the Bag of Gold members. Apologies so profusely for missing last week. That's on me. Joe has summarily punished me, and now I am reformed and a better person for it. But without further ado, shout out to BDS at Dorkmaster, Muscles Dynamite, Batty Bright, Tabletop Optimist, 30 Bird, CEO Zorak period, Maria W, Colakago, Minor Thoughts, Joshus 708, Darcy R, Tales by Daggerlight, Niklas W, Condor Blue, World of Garaiva, Emma, and Rachie Loves You. Shout out to all of y'all. We so appreciate y'all's support. Y'all are some of the biggest reasons that we were able to put the studio together and begin moving to a video and audio format at the same time. Thank y'all so much from the deepest appreciative portion of our souls and our hearts. And squawk on 3. 1, 2, 3. Squirk.